In a courtroom where the truth is the only currency that matters, where excuses crumble under cross-examination, and where broken promises carry a dollar amount, justice is swift and it is final. Today, a 2-year relationship ends in betrayal, debt, and a bitter fight over money, memories, and who really owes whom. She says he used her. He says she planned this all along. The plaintiff is 29 years old, a graphic designer. She is suing her ex-boyfriend, 32, for $12,000. The sum of money she claims she lent him over the course of their 2-year relationship. Money she says he promised to repay. Money he never returned. The defendant denies owing any of it. He claims the money was never a loan. He says it was her choice, and now she is using the court to punish him for a breakup she did not want. $12,000. 2 years. And a love story that ended with a cease and desist letter. You are telling me that over a period of approximately 22 months, you transferred money to this man, in amounts ranging from $200 to $3,000, and you are calling all of it a loan? Yes, Your Honor. I have bank records. I have text messages where he says he will pay me back. I have. I will tell you when to talk. Did you receive money from this woman? I did, Your Honor, but it was not a yes or no. Did you receive money? Yes. Good. That is the only honest thing you have said since you walked in here. Tell me how this started. From the beginning. And do not leave out the parts that make you look bad, because I will find them anyway. We met in 2022. He was going through a hard time. He had just lost a major client, and his income had dropped significantly. In the first few months, it was small things. Gas money, groceries. I did not think much of it because we were together, and that is what you do for someone you love. How much in those first few months? Maybe $800 to $1,000 total. Continue. Then his car broke down. He needed $1,400 for the repair. He asked if he could borrow it. Said he would pay me back within 60 days once a new contract came in. I said yes. I transferred it directly to his account. The 60 days came and went. Did you ask him about it? I did. He said the contract was delayed. He asked for more time. I gave it to him because I trusted him. I loved him. And then it happened again. His rent. His equipment. A dental bill. Every time, he said it was a loan. Every time, he said he would pay it back. And you kept giving. Yes, I kept giving. Do you have documentation? Yes, Your Honor. 12 months of bank statements showing direct transfers to his account. And 17 text messages where he explicitly uses the words, pay you back. Oh you, I will make this right. Your turn. And I am warning you. Do not come at me with emotion. Come at me with facts. The reason I am here today is not because I owe her money. It is because she is angry that I ended the relationship, and she is trying to hurt me financially. That is an allegation, not a fact. Try again. The money she is talking about. Yes, some of it she transferred to me. But it was never framed as a loan. It was part of us being a couple. She paid for things. I paid for things. That is how relationships work. What did you pay for? Dinners. Trips. I covered hotel rooms when we traveled. How much? Over the 2 years? Probably 3 for $1,000. She is claiming 12. You are offering 4. That is an $8,000 gap. And the text messages she submitted. I will pay you back every cent. I promise you that. Is that your number? I said that. But I was trying to ease her stress in the moment. I did not mean it as a legal commitment. You said, I will pay you back every cent. And your defense is that you did not mean it? I meant it emotionally. That I would make it up to her. In other ways. This is a court of law, not a therapy session. Making it up to someone emotionally does not satisfy a debt. I want to understand the timeline. When did the relationship end? 8 months ago. Who ended it? He did. By text message. By text message. Yes. After 2 years. And when did you first ask him to repay the money? 2 weeks after the breakup. I gave him time to settle. Then I sent him a formal message listing everything I had lent him, with dates and amounts. He read it and did not reply for 3 weeks. When he finally did, he said, and I have this in writing, that is not how I remember it. That is not how I remember it. Memory is subjective. Bank records are not subjective. Text messages are not subjective. Here is what I know to be true. She transferred money to him on at least 14 documented occasions. On at least 17 occasions, he used language in writing that a reasonable person would interpret as a promise to repay. He used the words pay back, owe you, and make this right. He argues that this was the natural financial ebb and flow of a relationship. That may be partially true. Couples share expenses. That is normal. But there is a difference between splitting a dinner bill and wiring someone $3,000 with a text that says, "I promise I will return every cent as soon as the contract clears." That is a loan. That is a promise. And promises have consequences. I am not going to award the full $12,000 because some of these transfers, the smaller amounts, the everyday expenses, fall within the gray area of shared relationship costs. However, I am awarding the documented loan amounts. The car repair, the rent payments, the equipment purchase. That comes to $8,000 for $100. He will pay her $8,000 for $100. And I want both of you to hear this clearly. She is an intelligent woman. Somewhere in year one, she knew something was wrong. She kept giving because she was afraid that if she stopped, the relationship would end. It ended anyway. The money she spent trying to hold someone in place taught her something. I hope she learned it. As for him, he accepted money from someone who trusted him. He made promises he did not keep. And when the relationship ended, his first instinct was not to honor his word. It was to rewrite history. That speaks to his character, not his finances. I did not come here for revenge. I came here because I needed to hear someone say, out loud, that what he did was wrong. The money matters, but that mattered more. In the end, the courtroom is not just about dollars and cents. It is about accountability, the kind that relationships rarely provide and the law sometimes must. Today, she got both.